goes like that. I'm wearing it tonight with a green sari. It has red embroidery, and I think the red stones would sort of go well with it.
Ali Salim is beginning his transformation.
Okay, now you're going to learn my personal shaving technique.
Soon he'll be ready to take centre stage as Begum Nazawish Ali, the host of the hottest television talk show in Pakistan.
The process called threading.
But he won't be appearing as Ali Salim, rather as his alter ego, a chat show queen with a sharp tongue and a love of fine sequin saris. Transforming into a high society dame, or a begum as they're called in Pakistan, takes time. But patience has its rewards.
I'm going to be the most talked about woman in Pakistan. I'm just going to be the biggest diva this country has ever produced.
As the begum, a snobby, gossipy, middle-aged woman, he flirts with his guests, asking questions few would dare.
From Pakistani standards, I push the boundaries. I mean, I really push them hard. Because for Pakistani standards, a woman sitting and even remotely flirting with a man on telly was never done before our show.
The concept was very original. That's what caught our fancy, and it hadn't been done before in this country, at least on this part of the world. So we were quite excited about it. Ali is extremely talented. He's been on theatre and television before this show for a number of years, so we were well aware of what he's capable of.
Tonight's guests, a female politician and a male model, won't admit they're nervous, but they both know they'll have to be on their guard.
Well, you can never be prepared with the Begum. She's a very interesting character. I think she's very spontaneous, very funny, and very lethal.
I hear the Begum is a very tough interview. You have to be on your toes.
Doesn't matter. If he is tough, I'm also rough.
Late Night with Begum Nazawish Ali is broadcast on Aaj TV, Pakistan's third main private channel and one of dozens that have sprung up under liberalised media laws introduced by military ruler Pervez Musharraf.
What's happened with the media boom is that all of a sudden you've got all these channels coming up with all kinds of shows that were taboo. Political shows that discuss the army, shows that criticize the governments, shows that take up social issues. So this is just one step in that. Only, of course, is being conducted by a female impersonator.
Step right in. Bushra Rahman.
First to appear tonight, Bushra Rahman, a feminist writer and government MP. She was true to her word about being no easy target.
कब से तुम्हारी राह देख रही थी, बहुत कुछ सुन रखा था तुम्हारे बारे में, लेकिन मुलाकात का मौका आज मिला।
आज क्यों मिला है भाई, पहले क्यों नहीं मिला?
बस समझ लो मेरी बदकिस्मती है ये।
नहीं, ये तुम जो बनावटी बातें करती हो ना, आज मेरे साथ ना करना, मेरे साथ सच्ची बातें करना।
हाय मेरी जान, मैं तो बातें हमेशा खरी करती हूँ, बनावट मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं आती। And then of course not to forget the Khan part. I've always had a softer corner for you, Pathan.
Model Waqar Ali Khan was more than happy to flirt back with his lascivious host.
Acha, tell me, where's your wife? Is she here or is she in London?
You know, I have to say, where were you then? That's what I want to know.
Waqar,
you ditched me. How could you do that?
I did not ditch you. I don't even understand. I mean, what was the big hurry, darling? अभी तो तुम्हारे दूध के दांत नहीं गिरे थे और इतनी जल्दी तुमने शादी कर ली।
Ali Salim says a lady can get away with a lot. It just depends on how it's done.
Even when Begum Nawaz is being bitchy, which she has to be considering the demands of the character, she's doing it in such a sweet way it never offends anybody, and I guess that's the secret of the secret why she's liked so much.
But there are limits to how far charm will take you in Pakistan when you're a cross-dressing TV host.
आज मैंने अपने यहाँ एक बुजुर्ग शख्सियत को दावत दे रखी है जिनका ताल्लुक जमात इस्लामी से है। उनके यहाँ आने में मेरा ही फ़ायदा है, इसलिए उनको ज़्यादा लंबा इंतज़ार नहीं करवाऊंगी। अभी दावत दिए देती हूँ। तशरीफ़ ले आइए नेमतुल्लाह साहब।
About 6 months ago, the then Mayor of Karachi, Neematullah Khan, a conservative Islamic Party leader, agreed to appear on the show.
नेमत साहब, कराची के नाज़िम की हैसियत से आपने इस शहर के लिए बहुत काम किया।
On stage, as the Begum attempted to woo him, Neematullah Khan did not appear to be won over.
और मैं आपके साथ पूरी तरह मुत्तफिक हूँ। आप ये देखें कि हम दोनों भी आज सफ़ेद पोश हैं। आपने सफ़ेद रंग का शलवार कमीज़ और मैंने सफ़ेद रंग की साड़ी।
But he wasn't too bothered when the Begum's own political aspirations surfaced.
I promise you, I'm very honest, very sincere and very, very patriotic. मुझे प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनने का शौक है। मेरी सपोर्ट करवा दीजिए ना प्लीज़।
देखिए, प्राइम मिनिस्टर तो ऐसे नहीं बना करता। प्राइम मिनिस्टर में वही तो हुआ ना कि बदकिस्मती पाकिस्तान की है यही।
Later, when members of his party complained about his appearance, he claimed he didn't know that the Begum was a man until the moment they first met on stage.
I'm swearing by Allah that I had not seen that program before. I had not heard about that program before. I don't like these things. But
Is it un-Islamic?
it's also un-Islamic, yes.
How is it un-Islamic?
It's also unsocial. Because, you know, if God has made you a boy, you should always remain a boy. If God has made you a girl, you should come before the public as a girl.
For all the recriminations he says he's had to suffer, this political player knows the show was a chance to get his message out to the masses.
How come Muslims today have failed in diplomacy? How come Muslims today all around the world, पूरी दुनिया के अंदर देखा जाए, तो मुसलमान सबसे ज़्यादा बदनाम हैं?
You are very true. Very true. I agree with you. We have utterly failed. As Ummah, we have utterly failed in proving, in displaying Islam as it is. We have utterly failed. Why? Because we don't have proper leadership. Well, I'm telling you, whoever complained and commented on this, on my going to that program, I asked him and her, have you seen that program, complete program? They said, no. Please see it. And anybody who has seen the program in total, he is full of praise for my comments, for my discussion, for the things which I have tried to convey to that, through that channel, to the people of Pakistan.
Assalamualaikum.
Ali Salim is no stranger to controversy. He first came to public attention for his take on former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto, who now lives in Dubai in self-imposed exile.
जो ऐसे किए हैं, वो patriot हैं, और हम ex-patriot. They have put the mark in democracy.
Ali admires the two-time Prime Minister. His pitch-perfect portrayal was not total satire, but part homage to her.
You know, she was a popular leader. She represented people's aspirations. She spoke about people. She was not a dictator. She was not an army general. She was a beautiful woman, a girl in a society which was suppressed, oppressed.
Benazir Bhutto sees herself as a political contender, but fears corruption charges she would face if she returned to Pakistan.
आप सियासत में क्यों आई?
अपने हाथों की वजह से।
क्या मतलब?
एक दिन हमने देखा कि हमारे दोनों हाथ खाली हैं।
But however well-meaning this parody, in some quarters it was not appreciated. It took intervention from his father, a former tank commander, to save his son from those in Benazir Bhutto's own party who could not see the humour in what Ali was doing.
I mean, I've heard him sing. I was worried, obviously, as a father. So I took certain measures to see that no harm comes to him.
What sort of measures do you take in Pakistan for that?
Well, I spoke to the concerned party leaders, and I tried and explained to them that he's merely keeping your leader alive while this leader is away from the country.
This is in his role as Benazir Bhutto.
That's right. That's right.
Tonight, Ali is watching his show go to air with his friend, fashion designer Sheikh Amir Hassan.
On all the red carpet sort of moments, so it's always I'm his date. And not a date as a boyfriend, but because when he's Begum Nawaz Ali...
He's my nephew. He's my favourite nephew, of course. And Auntie needs to go out with a male escort, right? So he's always so kind, ever so kind, really.
What does it mean to be able to come out and be anything different than heterosexual, to be anything other than that?
I'm very glad you've asked that. Because, as we all know, in Pakistan, everyone sort of lives a double life. It's really full of hypocrites. Gay or straight or whatever, that's not bisexuality. They're just hypocrites. No one speaks the truth.
In Pakistan, Ali Salim is remarkable. He is open about his sexuality.
I'm not gay, by the way. I'm not. And if you want me to define my sexuality, I'm a trisexual, and that's with a Y. You know, I'll try anything that's sexual. I mean, what does it matter, man? What does it matter? So it is what can it.
For Ali's mother, Fazana Salim, this program offers something for everyone. What do your women friends say to you about the show?
They like it. They really love it. Love him.
And what about men?
They enjoy it.
Today, Ali Salim is just being himself.
You got something. There's something about you, girl.
In the port city of Karachi's main market, dressed in daytime dag, not drag, his fans express their admiration for his weekly transformation.
At first, actually, it was unbelievable to see that Nawaz Ali was really a man, you know. But after we saw him, we saw his interviews in the newspaper and all, it was difficult yet to believe it. I was trying to look at his face and see what he looks like, where is his female part coming from. Though he's manly, but he appears very female-ish. His sari especially and his blouses, oh my God.
They also praise his willingness to challenge those who hold real power.
I wish there were more bold people like you are.
I know.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I am into teaching.
Teaching, okay, okay.
Training in teaching.
Okay, that's really nice, but really nice meeting you, and thank you so much.
Great.
Really, thanks a lot.
I think, you know, every time people come up to me and say good things to me, you know, I thank my Allah even more for the fact that, you know, I've been successful, and it's good that they know where I'm coming from, and they understand, you know, they understand me and they can sort of appreciate me really.